Hey, what's up, guys? All right, I'm gonna load this page, make sure that we're all good and getting started and all that happy stuff. So I just want to say, yo, what's up? Welcome to all the team members. How you guys doing tonight? See you guys in the chat. All right. Okay, I just want to say, okay, so I want to make sure we're live. So we are live right now. I want to talk to you guys about following up, about remaining consistent, about things like that. No, I think back, I want to ask you guys a serious question, okay? If you think back to the first time you were introduced to network marketing, things like that, and you come to this moment right here, the one that we're sitting in, like right now, right? And you ask yourself this question. Say to yourself, I always say, I wish somebody introduced me to network marketing like so many years ago. I wish somebody introduced me to network marketing when I was 20, 21, 25, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, all that stuff. I'm always saying that. How many of you guys, like, drop a comment? How many of you guys have ever said that to yourselves? I wish somebody introduced me to network marketing earlier. I wish I would have knew about it earlier. Something that I say constantly. Man, I wish I would have knew about this earlier. See, there are so many people right now that are looking for an opportunity. They're looking for something to change. They're looking for an opportunity to grow. They're looking for an opportunity to work from home. They're looking for an opportunity to network with people. They're looking for an opportunity to get out of their house. They're looking for an opportunity to create wealth on their own time, right? They're looking for a whole bunch of things. There's parents at home that are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads or whatever. Maybe somebody else is off working and they're looking to network with other people. They're looking to create relationships with other people. Some people are just sitting in their house just dying for an opportunity like the one that we have right now, right? But sometimes something holds us back from offering the opportunity to so many people that we come across or know. And I always keep that in the back of my head. Like, I'll tell you guys a little story. You know, I sat inside of these direct sales groups before I came across like the whole idea or concept in network marketing for weeks, probably a month or two actually. And I would buy these products from people, okay? And I would go inside of these groups and I would flip them. I'd say, well, if she's selling it for this, I'm sure I can get more money for that. And I would like quick talk it and say, if you do this, I'll give you 20%. If you do that, blah, blah, blah. And all of that time, all of those thousands of people that were in that group, no one asked me or introduced me to an opportunity. One that I was already pretty much doing, but had no idea that that's what I was doing at all, right? Until somebody who I guess had created a relationship with me through buying stuff from me or whatever said, you know, you should take a look at this. And it totally like blew my mind. I was like, seriously, this is what this is about? Yeah, I can do this. I want to do this or whatever. And it was perfect timing in my life and all this great stuff. But it always came back to my mind of so many people had the opportunity to introduce me to network marketing. What the hell? How come nobody even asked me? Why didn't anybody ask me if I wanted to be a part of their team or show me what this opportunity was about? But they were willing to go and buy stuff, right? They were willing to go and get stuff from me. So I want to ask you guys a question. I'm kind of backing my chair up. I'm going to start getting the swing of things here. No, I want to ask you guys, a lot of it to me has to do with belief, right? Belief of where you are, belief in network marketing, belief of where you're going, okay? So if you have the belief in everything that you're doing and where you're going and what you have to offer, it's like, I wouldn't hesitate to ask anybody. Be like, look, like I'm sitting on a pot of gold. Do you want a piece of it? Do you want to check it out too? Like you're trying to hand gold to people. If they don't want it, you just keep going. You're like, all right, fine, next person, they're gonna want it. But you introduce the opportunity to them. No, sometimes I think we kind of get caught up in talking to the same people that are on our team already, talking to the same people that are in our company already, talking to the same people that are already in it, already in even the company that we're in right now, right? But we never go out and actually talk to people who are looking for an opportunity, or we assume that they're not looking, or we assume that they're here, or whatever. But we never take that time to go and talk to somebody else. So that's kind of where I want to go with the follow-up. Now, here's the thing about following up with people that I've learned. It's like, you ever know that you know something, and you wish you can come through the Google Hangout. I'm like, yeah, shake you guys and say, listen to me. I know that I know this, so you better listen up, is what I'm saying. I know that I know this, so you better be listening up. You see, I go, or somebody will go and introduce people to a group that you're in right now. Someday you're going to be sitting in an event, and somebody that you know is going to be sitting next to you. And you're both going to look at each other like this. Shit. Are you kidding me right now? How come I didn't go and talk to that person? How come she didn't come and talk to me? Why didn't you ever ask me if I wanted this opportunity? Are you kidding me right now? How the hell am I sitting next to my best friend? Or how am I sitting next to somebody that I knew? Or how am I sitting next to somebody that I worked with? How? How is this even humanly possible? It's because we never took the time out to introduce them. I assume that you were working here, and that's okay. And there's going to be people, I know this. There have been people that are introduced into our team that a whole bunch of people already know. It's funny. It's funny. It's like, you'll introduce somebody to the team and everybody will be like, yo, I'm going to use Sally, for example, because I don't want to state any names. But everybody will be like, yo, Sally, what's up? How you doing? Yo, Sally. They don't even have to send the person a friend request. They're like, yo, girl, how you doing? Hey, so good to see you. And I'm like, you don't know Sally? Did you talk to Sally about this? Did you talk to Sally about this? And then I go back to, you know what? You might have talked to Sally about this one time. I get it. We do that. Tend to talk to somebody about it once, and they brush you off, or they're not interested, or at that moment in their life, things are going on, and you kind of brush it off, and you're like, well, they were not interested. They're not interested. Then we never really followed up and seen. They always say you have to meet people where they're at, right? You have to meet people where they're at. But how consistent are you really with people? See, network marketing, or network, is networking, and you have to be willing to stay and be friends with somebody, even if they don't have payment attached to you. Can you look yourself in the mirror and say, I could be friends with somebody even if they never join my team? Even if they could be the greatest networker, even if they never join my team or I never join them, can I be friends with them? You have no idea, and I'm telling you, you have no idea what the future holds for you or for that person. Because one day you may wish they introduced you to something, and someday they may wish that you introduced them to something. Right? There are so many people on this team, right, or in networking, that are even sitting in a pipeline somewhere for me, right, because of the follow-up that I consistently do. And I need you to remember the word consistent, that I talk to. And it's serious consistency. But I like the person. I like what I do. I like being friends with somebody. It doesn't matter to me the outcome. I've already divorced the outcome 45 minutes ago. Before I even sent them the friend request, I divorced the outcome. I just strictly wanted to be friends with them. Right? I knew I could learn something from them. They can learn something from me. I get hooked up with like-minded people. You have no idea when somebody's going to say, what is it again that you do? Or you know what? I'm now open to learning about your opportunity. I might not have been then, but now I am. Or you seem really educated about the things that are going on, or your team's doing really well. You know what? I should probably take a second look. I should probably take a second look. And inside of those conversations, you're not always going to be saying, go look at this video, go do this. Of course, you're going to take that moment and introduce them. But if it doesn't work out the first time, you're still talking business to people or about your business. Doesn't mean that you're asking them to join, but that's the conversation that happens between people. The follow up is not, I introduce them to my business, I'm going to introduce them again next week and introduce them again next week and introduce them, or introduce them 3 months from now, or put them on a list for 6 months from now and never talk to them again between it. There are so many people here, and I know that I know, and you raise your hand and feel free. You could call me out on it. I don't care, because I know that in a former network marketing company, we had not even been on the same team, right? We may not have been on the same team. We may not have been in the same group of people, sideline to somebody, not even close. We may not even have worked in the same company together, right? We may not have ever, or they might have left and worked several other companies, or that person came from a completely different company, right? But it was the fact that the relationship was created and it never stopped, ever stopped. So always, hey, how you doing? Talk to them about life, right? About creating that relationship, about keeping the network open, the relationship open, the constant follow-up of a relationship. How do you know your friends, right? It's like my girlfriend Rachel, I use for an example. I talk to Rachel, not every single day, but a lot of times during the week. I don't see Rachel very often, right? A few times a month here and there, we make an effort to go out and hang out and do certain things together, right? But the relationship is continuously calling and being a friend with that person, right? I'm not going to say Rachel didn't join my business or Rachel's not interested in what so I'm going to hang up a bye. Never mind, I'll call you in 3 months. There are so many of you that are listening right now that the person who enrolled you, right, or me or whoever, had continuously talked to you. Think about it. I mean, the odds are slim to none that that person only talked to you once and you decided to sign up. That's just a certain small percentage of a personality type. But a lot of times we had already had that relationship going. We had already had that relationship going. So when you follow up with people, are you only following up with people that said, hey, or interested in the business or whatever? Or how many relationships are you following up on? Because I'm telling you, you have no idea. I mean, the person could be like, I'm not interested in even looking at something until January. And all of a sudden, something will change. You have no idea. I can't stress that enough. You should already see it in the people that you know inside of a group. See, there are 7 billion people on the planet, but I don't think enough people have been introduced to network marketing because it's actually a small kind of club and it always feels like we all know each other. Doesn't it? Always feels like we all know each other, right? Somehow somebody knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody. Or I remember you from here. I sat next to you. I had a drink with you at a pool one time. I was at conference with you over here. I remember you from here. I took a picture with you over here. Like, how many of you have gone through your pictures that you were once tagged in and thought to yourself, hey, should probably call some of the people that are on that list and see how they are, what they're doing, catch up. I mean, literally, that's what I did today. I went through my tagged photos. I started to go through and I started to write people's names down. Blah, blah, blah. This person. And I'm saying to myself, and so I can be really hard on myself. So you don't have to be this hard on yourself. But I'm like, damn it, why haven't you talked to that person on the phone recently? Darn it, when was the last time you talked to that person? Have you sent this person a message? A lot of times I talk to those people, so I'm saying, okay, I'm going to talk to that person again. I'm going to talk to this person again. I'm going to make sure I send a new message to this person, make sure I send a new message to this person. And it just so happens that I have a phone call with somebody that I would never even imagine would have any interest in what we're doing. We chatted as friends, and she said to me, today, you know what? I really like to hear again about, I know you talked to me about it, but you know what? I really like to hear about it again because there's a lot of buzz going on. I see a lot of different people joining. I see a lot of different people that you're connected with, and it keeps on coming up. It keeps on coming up in my head, and for some reason, I don't really think I gave it that good first look. We should chat again about it. And I was like, oh, snap. Okay. All right, then. No, but the follow-up was never, hey, I'm going to reintroduce her to my business. It was, I was going to come and say hi. It's like marketing, okay? Like, people ask me, I say yo all the time. Like, if you've ever heard me on a call in any other business or whatever, I would always go, yo, Coco, Jersey. Yo, Coco, Jersey. If somebody sees a Reese cup, they're going to think of me. If somebody sees yo, they're going to think of me. If somebody sees Jersey, they're going to think of me. It's like constant being in somebody's head. It's like marketing. It's constantly that you being stuck. And it's, you ever get a new boyfriend and it's like, holy shit, I can't escape them. They're everywhere. I'm going to see them on a license plate. I'm going to, somebody that you're interested in. I'm going to see a food sign about them. I'm going to see this. I'm going to see that. And they haunt you and haunt you and haunt you and haunt you and haunt you. And you're like, for the love of God. Or you break up with somebody and every damn thing, you could turn the corner. I swear you'll smell them. You'll smell them. I'm not kidding. You'll smell them. You'll be like, oh, for the, they're everywhere, right? When you consistently talk to somebody, I know, when you consistently talk to somebody, when you constantly show up in their newsfeed, when somebody constantly sees Reese cups, when somebody constantly hears the word yo, they're like, oh, they see Jersey girls, oh, Coco. It's like, it's like this little like, like, you know, it's constant reminder. Right? And then you're staying in their head because you're talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, right? And one day, I'm telling you, out of the clear blue sky, you're going to say, they're going to say, what do you do? What was that again? Or why didn't you ask me about that? Most of you still need to go introduce your business to some people. But why don't you tell me that again? Or why didn't you tell me that? Or they really never did take a really good look at it. Because think about it. Think about all the things that we have to offer. I mean, the services are crazy good. Peace of mind. I can't say enough about the services that we have, the savings that we have, the fact that you can go flip stuff on Amazon. There's so many ways to make money here. The compensation plan, it's unreal. But if you don't believe that you're handing somebody the opportunity to grow gold, then you're not going to introduce it with any kind of passion. You're not going to follow up with the people. You're not going to do it. But it all starts with belief, right? It has to. It has to. It has to start with belief. Now, here's the thing about the following up, all this stuff. We can go on and on about creating relationships. People can write down note cards. They can say that they're going to do this and prospect, and they'll create books. They'll do every single thing, everything, but pick up the damn phone and say hello. I think the phone becomes so intimidating because you have this play on, I have to do this, or I have to introduce this, or I have to do that. You have got to have a normal conversation and introduce yourself to somebody. You know? Why wouldn't you ever go on a vacation with like, yo, dude, you got to check these pictures out. If you ever on a vacation with somebody, yo, you have to check this out because you're so freaking excited that you're like, dude, you have got to see this. Why aren't we that excited about telling people about our business? We feel like we're going to just sell them something. We feel like we're going to take up, I hope this doesn't take up too much of your time. I'm like, girl, let's go 15 minutes, going to change your life. I don't care what you're doing. It ain't going to take up too much of your time. It's going to change the time of your life. It's going to create time freedom for you. But that's my belief system. You see, when you're standing around people, I think my belief is crazy. I'm all like, I'm in the best opportunity on the planet, right? I'm with the best company on the planet. I have the best services. I'm like gung-ho about it. It's exciting to me. I know that there's money here. I know that I know. So nobody can tell me anything. I know, right? I'm excited about it. If they say no, I guess it just doesn't affect me because my belief system is so strong. And I'm like, perhaps you'll be back. A lot of times they do come back. Perhaps you'll be back, and you'll see. If you really gave it a look, and you would see what I see. If you really gave it, somebody's really going to give it an opportunity. There's no way that they're not going to see what you see. People's eyes aren't always as open as you'd like them to be, but they will see. They will see. See, I remember 200 friends on Facebook. Things are, I used to think for a long time that being young in network marketing was a curse. I used to think it was a curse. Just to say, you know what, I only have a year and a half in the industry, or I haven't reached the 2-year market or whatever. I would say it with kind of a low, kind of self-confidence kind of thing. And now I look back, I've met people that I've had 20 years in the industry, 25 years, 29 years, whatever they've had, who were scared in the beginning, who didn't do anything for the first 4 years, who wasted time doing this, who did that, blah, blah, blah. And now I sit back and I'm like, yeah, I ain't even been in this industry for 2 years. I know what's going on. I say it with confidence. I say it with confidence now. Because I know what can happen to somebody's life in less than 2 years. I know. They seem jaded or whatever the hell they do. 20 years, they're all like the cool kids. They forgot how to be excited. I have something that they can never, ever, ever take from me. Ever. I always say to myself, I hope when I'm at 20 years, I don't lose an ounce of the excitement that I have today. I have something that they can't have, that they can't borrow, that they can't ever get back. I'm excited. I'm still a lot more excited than a lot of people. How excited are you? How excited are you? I don't care what my neighbor or friend or whoever I'm talking to is interested. I know what I got. I'm excited to introduce it to somebody. To me, I'm like, damn, somebody should have introduced me to this stuff 10 freaking years ago. On the real. Where were you guys at? Hello? Where, what? Might have one of y'all who've been in here for a while introduced me to network marketing 5 years ago. Hello? Right? But there's always a weakness in people that you have to decide that you're better than. You want to know? It's funny. You want to know what's gotten me from that point a year and a half ago to be sitting back here to talk to people who've been in network marketing for 20 years, to grow a team, to do things, to have respect of different people? It's not the excitement. It doesn't matter any of that. Sheer, downright, stubborn ass consistency. That's it. I knew for a fact that I could out-consist you. I will. There will not be one distraction. See, I know where I am and I know where I want to be, and I will make up the time between as hella fast as I can. But you see, sometimes people veer off the road and it takes them so long to get back. They veer off again and I'm all trying to stick to the path. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Head right, head right, head right. I'm not saying I've never been distracted. I'm not saying stuff's never happened, but I'm telling you that the way to win is to stay consistent. It's not doing things the day that you feel like. Every single day do something for your business, but self-discipline is a huge account that a lot of people just don't have, right? But sometimes we need somebody to tell us to go do this, to go do that. I'd rather not have anybody tell me what to do. I'd rather tell myself to do it. But do you contact 10 people a day? Don't tell me there's nobody to contact. There's 5 billion freaking people on the planet, or 7 billion people on the planet, and you got like neighbors all over the place on Facebook. There's always somebody to talk to. There's always a way. There's networking groups in your area. There's always, always a way if you want it bad enough. If you decide to commit to being consistent, you will watch your business grow. Because consistency comes in following up. Consistency comes in talking to those people and creating relationships with people when you're sidelined to them, when you're over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. May not see all the dollars right away, but it's called a pipeline for a reason. And I've been stacking that bad boy, right? I'm stuffing the crap out of it. Who am I going to know? Put them in the pipeline, put them in the pipeline, put them in the pipeline. Just keep doing it. Keep being consistent. I think because the outcome for me was never signups. The outcome for me was never if they're going to join my team. But it was always, are they friends enough with me to stick them in the pipeline? Yeah. Then I won. I already won. I didn't think of signing up as winning. Winning was creating a relationship. Bah, gotcha. You're my friend now. We go. Networking is being friends with people. It's being friends with people. It's just how consistent can you be in being friends with people? How consistent can you be in introducing your business to people? How consistent can you be in following up with people? How consistent can you be? There's always, always, always Will Smith who says he's running on the treadmill. If you're running next to him, one of you are going to die. Or he's going to die because he ain't getting the hell off. I've always felt that way. Right? I stand there and I look at the people at the top of the mountain who have been there. And I'm like, you think you see the people that, the wolf is always the hungriest climbing the mountain, right? I'm like, well, damn it, I'm starving. I'm coming for you. I will outconsist you. I will keep moving. I will keep coming. Everyone else will get tired, but I will keep coming. And that's just sheer truth of what's got me from there to here in a year and a half. So I swore that everybody else would get tired, but I wouldn't. Everyone else would forget to contact people. Everybody else would say, I ain't got time to make a relationship today. I ain't got time to make another phone call today. I ain't got time for this. I can't do that. I can't do that. I only work when I feel good. I know. But I also believed. So ask yourself, do you believe in what you're doing? Do you? Do you know what you're sitting on? Do you have any idea what you're sitting on? Right? Because I do. Can I remain being friends with people? Will I introduce my business to so many people every single day? Will I get them in the pipeline? Will I follow up? Will I out-consist everybody? That's just a ticket. That's just a ticket. See, network marketing is simple. It's a few simple things you do every single day, but it hell ain't easy. It ain't easy. You have got to want it. Because no one's going to drive you the way you can. Nobody. I mean, I hear people are like, I gotta know, I'm not really feeling well. I just go look at my kids in the other room and I'm fine. I really don't care. Attach yourself to your why. There's reasons why that first video is there. So coachable. Still so coachable. I don't think I know anything all the time. All I have to do, in the beginning, I was like, all I have to do. I mean, I called people like this when I first entered my network marketing company. I knew people from selling stuff and whatever, and I was always talking to them, and relationship thing. I remember the first girl that I signed up, her name was Charlotte. I was seriously like this. Holy crap, Charlotte, you have got to hear this. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you watch this video. You got to watch this video. It's 2 minutes, blah, 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 blah. And I sent her the video, and I believe I still sat on the phone with her, which is what you should do today. We tell everybody to sit on the phone with them, and I'm telling her, blah, 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 blah. And I'm screaming like in her face with a sheer excitement of, holy crap, I just found the mother lode. Like, And that was her personality type, and I wasn't overthinking anything, and I had no idea. And she, I was supposed to send her another video, so I sent her another video, and we're talking and we're jamming and hooting and hollering at each other. And she's asking me about getting started, and I said, I have no idea. Girl, I have no idea. Hold on, I'm about to get somebody else on the phone. And I didn't even ask her. I was just like, whoop, shoot, hello. And I was like, hey, I got this person on the phone. We're really excited. Tell her, ask her all the other questions. I didn't even know what the hell. My excitement and consistency carried it. I did exactly what they said to do. Exactly. I still do that to this day. It's a following up. It becomes a process. We learn more about each other. We learn more about self-development. We learn so many great things. But sometimes the analysis paralysis gets in the way. Sometimes we get in our heads because now we're not good enough. This person does this. So am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to read this script? Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do that? And it all starts overcomplicating. And I always go back to the first time I signed up all those people. And it was all from, we just got offered the greatest opportunity on the planet. Watch this. You guys have so much knowledge now. Go grab a hold of your belief, and whoever the hell you're afraid to talk to or haven't talked to, or make it a vow to yourself that ain't nobody going to introduce somebody that you already know into that group. Without it being you. Right? Following up. Doing the pipeline. Stay really freaking damn consistent. I mean, freaking consistent. I think one of the best things is genuinely liking people. Because there are so many people on here that they already know. I won't even have to say it. They'd already know that I want to be their friend, even if they never joined me, because they didn't join me in the beginning and I was still their damn friend. I was still their friend. It didn't matter to me. It's just part of the process. I like those people. I'll use Jenny because I know I can't see any of the comments right now, but I'll use Jenny for an example because I know she doesn't care. Jenny and I didn't even work in the same team in another company, but we were friends. We never stopped being friends. Ever. It just started to create a bond of people. Jenny already knows that she's my friend. If Jenny left, Jenny wouldn't, but I'm just saying, if she did, I would still be her friend. Who haven't you been friends with for a while that you should be? Who do you need to go offer the gold to? Because I'm telling you, if you would have offered me network marketing 10 years ago, I'd hug your freaking face. Say, thank you. Holy crap. And there are a whole bunch of you that said, I wish somebody offered me network marketing 10 years ago. Some people, the whole freaking idea is just going to click and they're going to become, I just hit the mother load. That's how I felt. You had the opportunity to sign me. I was just sitting there waiting for an opportunity. There's somebody just like me. There's somebody just like you, just waiting. What are you afraid of? I'm sitting on gold. I ain't afraid of nothing. Are you? You guys, it's the greatest opportunity on the planet. It's the best industry on the planet. There's going to be a lot of people looking for work soon. A lot. You have to decide. How consistent are you going to be? And do you believe in where you're at? Do you? Because I do. I love what we got. I love it. Go be friends with people and divorce the outcome. Go like people. Make real friends. Real freaking friends. I know that there are people here that already know no matter what in the hell happens, that I would always be their friend. Always. Always. Because I always have been. Even before. Right? Decide. there isn't going to be another person introduced in this group, right, that you might know. Or you're not going to go sit next to conference and somebody be like, that is such a sheer fear of mine. I'm going to sit in conference and be like, yeah, God, I can't believe I didn't say anything to them. It's not going to happen to you. I don't want it to happen to me either. So what are we going to go and do about it? We have the opportunity right now. I split my friends up by East Coast and West Coast. It's 3 hours behind me. Still have an opportunity tonight. You have an opportunity every single day. Get really excited. Believe in where you're at. Stay freaking hella consistent, right? If you want it, it's right there. Follow up. You have no idea. You have no idea who in the hell is going to join you someday. It's going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. With that being said, you guys, good night. Let's go rock this thing out. Guys, stay consistent. Follow up. I can't say it enough. Love you guys. Bye.